Hey guys, back here with another video. I want to make this one shorter than my other videos because I've been making them pretty long. This one's going to be about the proper way to deal with your emotions. Disclaimer, this is just my view, this is how I feel about things, this is just my perspective. If you say five-head, whatever. People are in different places in their life, people feel different things, experience different things, they just may not know how to go through things right now. Pain is relative, everyone's going through their own battle, their own struggle. So just have that in mind. And for any of this, or what I'm going to say, or anything in general, when you're looking to change or deal with your emotions, you're going to have to accept them and validate your emotions, and just be willing to change or be willing to see the better. Because like with anything, or like with any change, you have to see the change and want the change for the change to happen. With therapy, the therapist doesn't magically change you. You're willing to change, you come prepared and optimistic in that state of mind, and the therapist only facilitates a space for you to go about your thoughts in a constructive way. Alright, first point, emotions aren't bad, you're human, you're not a girl, you're not a weakling. Emotions are good, they're good indicators of where you are in life. They tell you when you're sad, it is good to feel sad, alright? And I'm going to tell you why. Why is everyone always thinks sad is so bad? Well, it's good to feel sad in life because when you feel sad, you know where you are. You know where you are in life at that time. When you're sad, you know you need to triumph or feel better. Those are those moments where you grow as a person. When you're in despair, hard times, you know you have to grow up, get stronger, get better, and move on. Triumph and get better. Those hard times, they create a stronger you. And it's okay to feel sad because it only gives meaning to those happier days. It'll get better. You just have to look for it. If you always look for the sadness in life, if you always look at and pinpoint and just look at the bad things, you will only see bad. You will only see bad. If you look for the good, you will often find it, alright? Just don't laser focus on the bad, or you'll never see anything good. It's like scrolling the internet and you're looking at all these bad things. You're purposely looking at bad things. You're not looking at good things. Alright, next point. Never bottle up your emotions. Never bottle up your emotions. They're going to burst out at any time, any place. Doesn't matter how, doesn't matter where, you're gonna bottle up. You cannot throw your emotions to the side and ignore them. They're going to be there. They're gonna bottle up and they're gonna burst out in a fit of rage or a mental breakdown. So if you're thinking about bottling up your emotions or putting them to the side, oh, that's for weak people, that's for pussies, whatever, it's gonna come back to bite you. And you see it a lot with like those tropes, those men who just feelings are for pussies, and then they go and drink their lives away at the bar because they don't know how to deal with themselves, because they've just been putting it in a corner. Okay, I went a little off with that, but you see where I'm trying to get at right now, right? And it's about finding those non-self-destructive ways to deal with emotions, not drinking yourself away, not cutting yourself, not hurting yourself, not shitting on yourself, but using that emotional energy, or that initial energy you have, not putting it to something towards like hurting yourself or something bad, but to something good, like a hobby, like running, biking, cooking, working out, drawing. And don't get this confused with, oh, I'm going to distract myself with video games, cooking, drawing, whatever, or working out. Use your emotional energy in that activity. Use your emotional energy in the cooking. Use your emotional energy in the drawing, the video game, the working out. Use your emotional energy there. Don't use it to distract you. Don't confuse those two. And another way for you to deal with your emotions is to have a talk with yourself. You're not schizophrenic, you're not weird, you're not crazy. Literally sit down and talk with yourself. Try to pinpoint, why do I feel this way? Where is this coming from? How do I accept it? Like getting a bad test grade. You pinpoint, I feel bad because of the grade. How did I get here? It's because I fucked up, I didn't study, alright? I got the bad grade. And then afterwards, you come to accept it, and you're like, okay, I can't change the past, what's done is done. I will do better on the next test. I will study harder. And it's about pinpointing and finding those things. Sometimes it's harder with other pinpointing those things, like a parent. You know, the one that comes to mind would be the aggressive parent. A lot of people born from aggressive parents tend to be thick-skinned or tend to be very submissive. Those thick-skinned people will say, "No, that's just how I am. That's just who I am. I don't blame it on anyone." When in reality, it was their parents. They were the cause of their child being that way. But a lot of people don't point the finger at the parents because the parents are the perfect people. No, parents are also humans. They make mistakes. You know, I'm not saying hate your parents. I'm just saying give them where credit is due. Bad or good. If they've done something bad, acknowledge that they've done something bad. They're not perfect. They don't want to hurt you. They're doing their best they can as a parent. And acknowledge when they've done good. They want to help you. They always want to help you. They have you in their best interest. Hopefully. But you see where I'm going at right now. It's sometimes hard. When you're talking to yourself, maybe it's hard to pinpoint those things. So you talk to a friend. Maybe your friend's really hard at pinpointing those things. So you talk to a professional who's good at pointing out the inconsistencies where emotion might be coming from. They intuitively pick up on those things. And you can try and logically go about your emotions like that, but not all emotions you can do that with, like a divorce or a breakup. You can logically go about and reason about, oh, this is why it ended, this is why it got there, blah, 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 and accept it and move on. But that emotion is still going to be in your heart. It's going to sit there. All you have to do is allow yourself to feel that emotion, and it'll pass. It'll go on. It'll go. But you have to allow yourself to even feel that for it to even get up and leave. If you don't allow yourself to feel that way, it'll always stay there. It'll always sit there, linger, chilling in the background, just hurting you. You have to allow yourself to feel something. You can use those methods, those productive methods to help go about it, but it's going to linger there and it will move on eventually. You cannot ignore it. You cannot force it. You just let it be. Another one I would recommend would be meditating. And I'm not saying like that sort of stuff. I'm saying there's different types of meditation. You just look into it. Trust me. One that's easy that you most likely do all the time would be just pausing and noticing what's around you for even just a millisecond. You see, oh, that's a beautiful flower. That's a beautiful scenery. Let me take a picture. The moment of you even thinking to take a picture of the scenery or the clouds or the sky is because you paused and you meditated and you were like, I'm here right now. I like that. And just that moment of just knowing where you are in place. That's a good form. And meditation helps a lot of people. Different types of meditation or whatever and all may help someone in the short run, the long run. It may help someone forever. Results may appear fast. They may appear a month or a week ahead. Just do whatever there's so many coping mechanisms, but I'm just trying to say that they're destructive ones. You know, what you don't want to do is bottle up your emotions. You don't want to invalidate your emotions because they are valid. You're feeling them for a reason. You may realize, I didn't want to sound condescending, but you're feeling something for a reason. Maybe it's something stupid, but your body's trying to tell you something. And it's just throwing the indicator up, and then you can shoot it down and be like, oh, false alarm, it's okay. It's just trying to help you. When you feel sad, your body's just trying to help you. You can be your worst enemy, and I mean your body. You know, you can sit there with your logic and reason and stuff, and your emotions can go about and be your worst enemy. You can be your worst enemy, but it's about stepping in, seeing where you are, and saying, hey, sadness, chillax. Why are you feeling sad? Is there something up? Can I help? Why are you feeling sad? Why are you just talking to yourself, having that conversation, and being real with yourself in an appropriate place and time. With all that, in conclusion, it's alright to feel. You're allowed to feel. You're human. Don't bottle up your emotions. Find constructive coping mechanisms. There's so many. Talk to yourself, someone, or a professional. And that's really just my opinion. I hope it helps. I hope that's a new perspective. And thanks for watching.